So I believe we're ready to lift the cab. I just have to do the cab mount bolts. Literally the simplest job in the world compared to the Silverado. There wasn't near as much work involved. Obviously I didn't remove the front bumper yet, but I'll do that later when I go to lift it. Positive and negative battery terminals, remove them. Washer bottle reservoir on the side of the fan shroud. You just got to shove a big long screwdriver back behind it from over here to push these tabs out, and then it'll slide right up and out. You want to unplug it. 2 plugs. Yeah, mine's kind of nasty. And then one spot right here actually wire clips to it. I just cut the clip, threw the wires off to the side. The hose for it is down there. I couldn't get the hose off, so I just cut it. But the hose is down there somewhere. Make sure you take that off. Overflow reservoir. Just pull the line off of the overflow by the cap and then slide it out of place. Same thing. There's a clip right here. Just shove a screwdriver behind it. Pull up. Back here on the firewall, right there. That's ground cable. Got to unhook it. And then there's a wire. Hang on a second. Also back here, this wire right here, this big set of wires is normally on the left side of the trans. I'd put it over here to give it room to lift, to stretch. When you lift, there's quite a bit of slack in it, so I don't think you need to actually take the clips off the firewall here. Doesn't say to in the instructions anyways, but it says to check everything. There's enough slack in it, so I left it. If you have a stock air box, remove it. Obviously I have the cold air intake. It's going to knock everything out of whack, so I'm going to have to fix that. But I just unbolted this bracket here. Yeah, I'm going to leave it. Oh, excuse me. I just unbolted this bracket here, and I'm going to leave it. As I lift, I'll let it reposition itself, and then I'll readjust it and fix it later. I'm probably going to end up having to twist the tube. So this bracket will be up here somewhere. I'll just have to drill a new hole. Not a big deal. Fan shroud. 2 bolts on each side, 1 on top, 1 down here on the bottom. Pull them out. Lay the fan shroud up against the motor. Steering shaft down here. I just unbolted right where it goes into the gearbox. Took the bolt out, pried it up. No wires are going to seem to be get in the way or anything that I can see on the through the driver's side fender well. You're going to want to remove your plastic inner fender well. So as you can see, mine is out. It makes it easier to access stuff like this brake line assembly set up here. 1 bolt here, 1 bolt here, 1 bolt here. Unbolt it. There's a clip holding the brake lines in. You can't see it, but it's right on the other side on top of the frame rail. It's a clip holding the brake lines that go to the master cylinder. Pop them out of the clip. Shifter linkage bolts in right here, right behind the driver's side front tire. 3 bolts. Unbolt it, and then loosen your adjustment for your shifter rod right there. Loosen that up. Then under the driver door, right behind the driver's side front tire, right by the shifter linkage up here that you just unbolted, the shifter linkage here. This is attached to the body in 2 different spots. You pop it off, so it's not attached to the body no more, so it has room to stretch. Then emergency brake cable runs over here to a coupler. I would undo the coupler if it's in good shape, but obviously mine's not going to come undone. It's too rusted, so I'll end up cutting it like I did the Silverado. up underneath here, but a transfer case. You can see this is the shifter mechanism coming off the floorboard right here. With the rod adjustment right here, I just loosened the rod adjuster. I'm going to have to come underneath here and break it loose so it slides. But yeah, you just loosen this rod adjuster. So as you lift the body, it will slide. And then you should be good with that. I'm going to keep an eye on that as I lift the body though. And then inside the cab, you want to take your shifter knob off. Shifter boot slides off. Then you take the shifter boot housing, unbolt that, and that's it for in here. And then back here, gas cap. Open the door, take the cap off. 4 screws. Going around, unbolt that, push it down so you know it's loose. No, it's loose, I know it'll slide out. And that's about it. As far as I know or can see, even crawling around underneath the bed of the truck, nothing's attached to the body that's going to be in jeopardy. So now it's just a matter of unbolting the cab mount bolts and sticking the spacers in. So stay tuned, guys. Part number 3 coming soon.